Good morning and welcome to the Free Daily Coaching Hangout. Your daily hangout for mindset, tech tips, and everything attraction marketing. We're here every morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Sit back or jump in. Either way, remember to have some fun. Here at freedailycoaching.com.
All right, good morning and welcome to the Free Daily Coaching webinar and podcast. Bert Bledsoe with you this morning. And this morning is June 12th. It's a Friday, and we're going to do something a little bit different this morning. We're going to do something that we haven't done yet, as we've been broadcasting here live on the podcast. And what we have been doing is opening up the question and answers so that people that are watching the live broadcast of the webinar, which is our live feed online at www.freedailycoaching.com. And that's where you can actually watch us filming the daily podcast and interacting with some members that are, when I say members, I mean really just listeners that are viewers that are actually watching us record the podcast. And before the podcast actually was in the audio format, we only were broadcasting live on Google Hangouts. So this morning, in addition to opening up that Q&A, I did open up the Q&A, and I'm looking if there's anyone that actually has a question in regards to any of the marketing that we've covered this week or any of our podcasts, so that they can come out, ask the question, and we can actually answer some questions this morning live here while we're broadcasting. Otherwise, while those questions are coming in and while we're looking for some people to take advantage of the opportunity to not even have to dial in, to just be able to be here live on the webinar and be able to get that question in, we will do one of two things. For if they want, they can type it in over at the Q&A, or if they have a question that they want to ask live, we will have them raise their hand and we'll bring them over live onto the live webinar here, and we'll broadcast that question as well over on the podcast, so that all of you podcast listeners can listen in as well and hear the question and then also get the benefit of that answer. So this morning, while we're waiting for any questions to come in from the live webinar attendees, what we will do is we'll talk about the topic for the day. And the topic that I picked this morning is GMP, a simple answer to all of your business challenges. And what is GMP? What does that stand for? And you can see that I hashtagged it, hashtag GMP. Well, GMP is a quick little acronym for Get More People. And I want you to really take a moment and think about in your business some of the challenges that your business is facing, your marketing challenges, the challenges that you're having to grow your home-based business. Maybe you're promoting a company and you're having some struggles doing so. Maybe your small business, your locally run business, is needing some more exposure to increase revenue, and you're having some challenges in that area. Well, I want you to look at this idea of GMP, of Get More People. And that can simply be the answer to so many of the challenges that we're facing on a regular basis, right? You're not earning enough money, get more customers, right? So that's get more people, right? Your team isn't building and growing at the rate that you want to. Well, then go get more people, go get more team leaders on your team. Your business and your exposure isn't at the growth rate that you'd like it to be. Well, go get more people, find more people that will promote you, get on more channels, get on more distribution lists. Simply go get more people, right? You're trying to sell a product or a service, and your email marketing will go get more people on your email list. Are you using video marketing in your daily marketing routine? Well, if you are, what's the best way to get more traction on that video, simply to get more views, which simply means to get more people. So ultimately, when we talk about GMP, we're talking about really a simple answer to a lot of our questions. So we think about our business in terms of solving a puzzle or conquering any obstacles so that we can move forward, right? We're thinking about moving forward in our business, getting to a certain goal. Well, how do we get to these goals? How do we continue to move forward? Well, we simply take actions, right? We take actions to continue moving forward. And when we run into these obstacles, when we don't have the sales that we'd like to see in our business, then what's required? Well, we simply need to go and get more people, right? We have to get more people. So the marketing portion and the different strategies that you can employ to do that are diverse, right? You can use blogging and SEO tactics and methods. You can use social media strategies. You can network online. You can network offline. You can use paid advertising of all different types. There's so many different types of paid advertising. You could use solo ads and pay-per-click ads, and there's Facebook advertising, and there's video advertising via YouTube. There's Google AdWords. There's unlimited amounts of paid advertising channels that you could use, right? To get more people. That's ultimately what you want to do. So in that quest to get more people, the question always comes up, well, what's the best way, right? What's the best way to get more people? Well, the best way is the way that's working. That's what I would say. The best way is a way that works. And then when you look around, you say, well, what works? Well, there's a lot of strategies that work, right? And when I say by saying a lot of strategies that work, what are we really talking about? What's the definition of what really works? Well, strategies that get you the result that you desire. When you take an action, you're looking to get an end result. What's that end result, right? So that's really what you want to know is, are there multiple, or what strategy is getting you the end result that you're looking for? If you're looking to generate more leads, right? If you're looking to build your email list, if you're looking to get views to a video, if you're looking to drive people to your website, whatever that end goal is, that's the marketing strategy that you want to find. You want to find one that will get you that result, the result that you're looking to achieve. And that's ultimately what everyone is trying to do in marketing. However, they're, I think, missing the focus of what are we really trying to do? We're trying to get more people. We're trying to communicate to more people. We're trying to get permission to talk to more people, to show more people our opportunity, our offer, our sale, our product, our service, right? Whatever it is that we have to offer. That's really what we're trying to do. Even if it's not something for sale, what if it's simply a free training module? What if it's something that you have a simple marketing message? So get more people. That's the answer. Did you not make any? If you didn't make any sales this week, let's look at let's look at one of the aspects that we could fix, that we could remedy, that we could take actions right now today to make sure that you could get a sale. Well, if you didn't make any sales today, maybe, and this is an idea, and this is just one idea. I've got a few on how you could make some sales. But let's just use the topic at hand this morning of getting more people. Let's use, for instance, the number 100. If you had 100 people that you were emailing this week, that you had communicated with this week and made an offer, and you didn't make a sale, would it look different if you had 200 people to make that offer to? Would it look different if you had 500 or 1,000 or 1,500? Would the numbers be skewed if you had more people to make an offer to? Absolutely, especially if the audience that you're actually putting offers in front of is congruent with the offer that you have. So absolutely, could you make a sale? Could you make an increase in your result if you simply got more people? Absolutely. Absolutely 100%. So I want to show how easy this one idea is in all of our, right? Whenever we're thinking, oh, I need to go do this, I need to go take this action, I need to go take this action in my business, I need to go learn this new marketing skill. Oh, I need to go start doing this over here because everyone else is talking about it. Oh, everyone else got this course, so I need to get it, right? When really what's really required really to move your business forward is get more clients, get more people. You get more people. And when you start to think about that on a regular basis, and that becomes really the default answer, okay, well, this is the goal, this is the outcome that I want to achieve. How do I do that? Oh, I need to get more people. I'm going to give you an example. Let's say that you decide to make an offer, whatever that offer is. Let's say that you decide to make an offer for $7 for a product that you or a service that you're going to provide, a webinar training that you're going to do on how to manage living in a rural area, managing being a full-time parent, homeschooling, and running a home-based business. Maybe that's your specialty. And let's say you're going to have a webinar and you're going to show, the 3 simple steps that you use on a regular basis, right, to effectively build your business. And let's say that you go and you make that offer and you send it out to your email list and you're just looking to make 3 sales, let's say. Let's just say you're looking to make 3 sales at $7 and you only make 1. That's it in your list. And let's say that you mail about it 2 or 3 times and you still only sell that 1. Well, then the simple answer is go get more people. Is there other answers as well? Is there other things that could be looked at? Is it a great letter? Is it have a good offer? Is there a great call to action? Of course. But today what we're talking about is just the numbers, just looking at it from a numbers point of view. What if you just got more people? What if you just went out today and showed your home-based business to 3 more people? What if you showed your opportunity today to 3 people, that product or service, 3 more people than you normally did? And maybe you're not showing it to anyone on a daily basis regularly. Well, what if you started to? What if that was something that you did on a consistent basis? Would that getting more people help your business? Absolutely. And what happens when you think about this and you start doing this on a regular basis is the default answer is, oh, I know what the answer is. I need to go and get more people. I need to go and show my offer. I need to go and share what it is that I've learned, what I have with others so that they can use this information, so that they can use these skill sets to go out and prosper. So here on the Free Daily Coaching podcast at www.freedailycoaching.com, you can come over and watch us as we produce the actual audio portion of the podcast while we videotape and we're broadcasting live on a webinar on air, which is part of the Google Hangouts. We're using the Google Hangout platform. And you can actually come over and visit us. You can put in a live question and actually interact with us. And this morning, we're talking about getting more people. And this is a simple answer to all your challenges, all these challenges that you're having in building a home-based business and getting more exposure and marketing your opportunity, your product or service. The simple answer, and the simple answer that I found over and over and over repeatedly in my business, is to go out and get more people, is to go out and talk to more people. How many people did you talk to today? And not just talking to the people that you already know, right? That should just be a small portion of your day, is talking to existing friends and clients and colleagues, right? The bulk of your day should be talking and spent on getting more people, on talking to new people. And getting more people is such an amazing solution to so many of our challenges. If we just stop worrying about everything else and go talk to more people, go get more people on your email list, get more people to take the action that you're looking for in your marketing, and do it on a regular basis. So we have one of the live webinar questions has come in, and it says, the question is, how do you start a conversation on social media, and where should I look for these people? So there's so many different places. It's such a great question, and it's really a two-part question. So what the first part of the question is, how do I start these conversations, right? How do I start the conversation on social media? And then the second portion of the question is, where do I go to find these people? Now, if you're listening to the podcast or you're here on the live webinar, then I would suggest that you go to www.bertbledsoe.com. Go over to my website as well, and you can find a link on Free Daily Coaching over to my blog, my home website. And over there, I will link up a page that will take you actually to a method of marketing that I use that you can go and actually check out, and you can go and look it up on my blog, and I'll write up an article today, or I'll post it so that it's very accessible. And it goes over what I call the 5-5-5 method. And it's a method that I use in my marketing to be able to actually segregate, if you will, the different intervals of action, so that I can really stay laser focused while I'm on social media, so that I don't get distracted, and also so that I can actually move towards a specific goal. Now, one of those intervals, if you will, one of those segments of action is going out and meeting new people. So that's why this is such a great question. And it's such a great question. It's a two-part question about where we're finding these people. And then in addition to that, how are we starting these conversations? So I want to suggest to you, I want to tackle the latter portion of the question first, and say, where are you going to meet the people is all over. There's over 1 billion users in Facebook. And so you can simply use the graph search to go start finding the people that are in the target audience that you're actually looking for. And so I would suggest that you first, right? It's always a fun day when we can say, hey, let's go back to another call and reference back to another podcast, another call that we did, where just a few days ago we talked about starting at the end to be the beginning. So it's almost the exact same thing that we have to do here when we're saying, well, who are we going to go talk to? Right? So if we want to know where are we going to find the people, we need to know who are the people, who is our target audience. So before we know where to go to find them, we need to know who the target audience is, right? And let me give you an example. If we didn't know who our target audience is, and we just start writing down where we're going to find people, we might find some incongruencies. Let's say our target audience were vegans. Well, locations on places to meet them probably wouldn't be like barbecue joints, steakhouses, right? Things like that, because that's not a typical place where a vegan audience would be located. So we have to start at the end to create the beginning. So when we say, where do we find people? First, let's go and find who our target audience really actually is. Once we've identified where that target audience is, now, if we're using social media, let's use Facebook and Google Plus as examples. You can go in and find groups or communities. On Twitter, you can literally go and find hashtags and find people that are talking about, where there's actually conversations going on about a specific subject. So you're going to find then that's where you're going to find people. I would also suggest that another place where you can find your target audience is on pages and community pages and fan pages of other leaders in that industry, in that niche. Let's say that you're working in the debt and financial space. You might want to have Dave Ramsey, who does a nationally syndicated radio show on becoming financially free, on debt consolidation, or not even debt consolidation, but on debt freedom, right? And so Dave has this whole following, this whole show that's dedicated to that. So you could if your audience was targeted towards debt freedom and financial freedom and that specific niche, then you would know that by following a leader like Dave Ramsey, you could then get into some of his conversations. You can piggyback into some of what's going on his fan page. The same thing would be true on a Twitter conversation. You know, the great part about Twitter and being able to look things up by hashtag is being able to jump right into conversations, right? And so you can do that. And on Facebook, you can do a graph search, right? And so that really gives you a great way to find people. In addition to just finding people, you could say friends of people who like this, or people who like this and like this. So you can really customize the groups of people that you're looking for and the groups where you want to go interact with people. So that's where you're going to find people. And then how do you start a conversation? Another great question on social media, because it's social. I usually start a conversation just by simply saying hello and hi to someone. If there's a specific reason or a specific thing that we have in common, I might bring that up. I might say, hi, I noticed that we're in the same car group, or hey, I noticed that we're in this same group over here, or hey, I noticed that we both are urban homesteaders. How long have you been doing it? Hey, I noticed that we both work from home. How long have you been working from home? Right? I just start a conversation like I would if I was hanging out in a social setting. I would say hello, and then I would try to find a point of common interest so that there was something in the conversation that would be a mutual point, and then usually a question that I'm asking them to engage them and see if they're willing to engage in conversation with me. And that's simply it. And I'm just looking to talk to people, right? And I'm just looking to talk to them to see if there's a possibility that there's something that I'm doing in my business that I might be able to share with them to be able to help them. And usually that's going to be my marketing list, some type of tool or resource. And in exchange for that tool or resource, I'm going to ask for their contact information and then send them something. So that's how I would start a conversation in social media. And it could be something as simple as the conversation could be simply started by by replying to someone's comment on a thread, by commenting on a thread, right? Instead of just saying like smiley face or thanks, like a one-line comment, by actually starting and participating in a conversation online. It could be something as simple as a posting on someone's wall. It could be sending someone a personal message. So as long as it's genuine and it's actually you talking to someone, I think there's no really right or wrong answer here. You know, just go go make attempts to start conversations, and you'll start to pick up on, and you'll notice what people respond to and what people don't respond to. I can tell you for sure, when you start sending people links and start promoting whatever it is that you're doing right away, like, oh, I've got this thing that you can join, right? Go click on my thing and join my thing. Let me sell you something, that people get unattracted right away. They automatically get put off, and there's a kind of a barrier that you set up in your communication when you do that. So I would suggest that you definitely go out and just practice. And the great thing about social media is because there's literally billions of people online participating in social media, you have an unlimited pool of people virtually to go and practice on, to go in and test the waters and go see what's going to work. And which brings us back to our original topic of go get more people, right? Because there's such a vast number of people online, because there's so many people using social media, it doesn't matter if you blow it. It doesn't matter if you don't get the response that you're looking for, the result that you're looking for right away. Because there's such an abundance of people, you can simply go get more people and go get more people and go get more people every single day. And the great news is that there's new people coming online every single day. There's new people starting businesses every single day. There's new people using new social media channels every single day. So you have that opportunity on a regular basis to increase the amount of exposure that you're getting, to increase the amount of leads that you're getting right? To increase everything that helps your business flourish if you use that simple answer and keep defaulting back to, oh, I just need to get more people, right? What's going to make this better? Getting more people in front of it. What's going to help this? Get more people. And that answer over and over and over again should pop in your head. Well, hey, what do I need to do this? Oh, I need to get more people, right? I need to get more people. And then the next question is always, all right, well, how do I get more people? Well, that's simply just using a specific marketing strategy, following the directions, the path that other marketers have already used, using that marketing, and then just replicating, right? Just actually starting to market to the audience that's going to take you up on your offer, that's going to follow and take your call to action. So this morning on the Free Daily Coaching Podcast, we talked about getting more people being a simple answer to all of your challenges, all the obstacles that are in your way in building your home-based business, taking your small business and getting more exposure, more leads, and really taking your business to the next level. If you want to join us over at freedailycoaching.com, you can always go and register for the live webinar so that you can visit us on the live hangout that we broadcast via webinars on air, and we're doing that through the Google Hangouts platform. Again, I want to thank you for joining us here at Free Daily Coaching. We'll talk to you on the next Free Daily Coaching podcast. All right. For those that are here on the webinar, thank you for joining us here on the Free Daily Coaching webinar and podcast. Yes, the answer to your question is yes, we will be doing the Ultimate MLSP overview and review, and that will happen this afternoon. So just be posted in, just keep your eye out in the Free Daily Coaching Facebook group, and early afternoon today, we will be doing the Ultimate MLSP review webinar. So for those that are waiting for that, yes, that announcement is made, and yes, it will be this afternoon. So I'll see some of you on that webinar this afternoon. For the rest of you, have a wonderful Friday. Talk to you soon.